Did you ask her why the evaluation was not done, or the scoring for evaluation purposes was not done?
Chair, I think I don't see it here. I can't recall.
But it's such an obvious question to ask if you are investigating. And this is what, company secretary?
Yeah, the company
secretary is an important official in the company, and if I recall correctly, part of their job is to ensure compliance with legislation and so on. So she sits on a committee which was supposed to conduct an evaluation, and she tells you they didn't do the evaluation, because if they didn't score, that means they didn't do the evaluation. Most obvious question to ask is why not? That's what you were about as a committee. That was your job. Why didn't you do the job?
In fact, we raised the question that the BEC, that's their job. But she said that's all they did. They were not given any other information to work on.
Yeah, did you ask her why were you not given? Who was supposed to give you information? Why were you not given information?
Chair, the questions, we raised a number of questions. I must admit that at times they were evasive. It's an issue to get there. So I think the time constraints were also.
Yeah, but you had 3 months to do this, and you are interviewing the company secretary. And she tells you, I was part of the committee that was supposed to do an evaluation. We didn't do an evaluation. Obviously, you must probe further to find out why. Why didn't you do your job as a committee? To find out whether they were instructed by anybody not to do the job. If they were instructed, who instructed them? Why did they comply with that instruction? Was that instruction lawful? And so, or were they part of a certain agenda, or were they not part of an agenda? And you can't get an answer to those questions if you don't ask the relevant questions.